It's your girl again, Shakina. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before you watch this video, make sure you subscribe. So today we are going to talk about one question yenye watu uniuliza sana. So many people wanataka kujua, was I ready for my baby? Hey, was I ready for my baby? Wacha to sip. Guys, I wasn't ready for my baby, but all my life nimeishi kusema if a baby comes it's a blessing, unaona, and God anakuanga na reason ya mbona umepata wewe mkidi. Hata ujizuie aje siku yako ikifika, naambianga watu hata ujizuie aje siku yako kama imefika and there is nothing you can do about it. So yeah, I wasn't ready for her, but when alikuja nikasema it's a blessing, kuna reason amekam venye amekam. So I remember how I got to know I'm pregnant. It was 2019. Yeah, 2019, tuseme kitu June, yeah. June I rained kama kawaida, nilinyesha kama kawaida. So after unajua venye mademo wakwanga when you rain, you're safe nini. Hey. So I was sure mimi niko sawa. Niko bad. After raining I was sure I'm okay. Haya. Ndio hiyo June sasa June ikianza, yeah, it rained. So nikakaa for like a month. July kuingia, nikaanza kuumwa na kichwa. Nikashanga what's up. So mimi nilidhani ni kichwa ya kawaida. I thought it's a normal headache. So I was like, after 3 days nakunywa Panadol, but normal headache ishi. So I'm wondering, kwani what's up? Na kichwa ya kawaida, of course ukikunywa dawa like itaisha after days. So wiki kaisha, I'm still having the headache. Nasikia kizunguzungu. So nikashindwa, kwani what's up? Ujue mwezi imepita, nafaa kunyesha sasa July. Wiki ya kwanza bado have not trained. Ya pili ndo hiyo ishaingia, and for me I've never like my periods as in ngumu sana delay. Although nakuanga wale watu irregular inaanza kuja katikati ya mwezi nini, mwisho wa mwezi kianza, but it's ngumu delay. Like lazima mwezi ikiisha lazima tu like zikam. So I was like, what's up? Wiki ya pili July bado. And remember on June I had rained, and after raining sikuifanya anything, so I was sure haiwezi kuwa ball. Yeah. So July kitu wiki ya pili I was like, no, this one is getting serious. I need to go to hospital because my headache was a lot, like I didn't want to nasikia kizunguzungu. So I was like, I need to go to hospital. Once I remember it was on 17th July. Yeah, it was on 17th July. Nikasema I want to go to hospital. So my mom was like, let me take you to hospital. And I told her, because what if nienda na yeye tuambio niko na ball. So I told her, sisi ni watu wakubwa, tumetoka hiyo age ya kupeleka hosi. Kama mtu hajalemewa, I was still feeling naweza jipeleka hosi. So my sister took me to hospital, and one of my cousins akanipeleka hosi. So remember hiyo siku ni 17th July. If kama kuna mtu anakuanga good in dates, it's me. Wala mimi I'm good in dates. Yo mimi najiaminia. So 17th July. So I went to hospital. Nika explain ya venye na feel nini. So nikapimwa. After like few minutes nikingoja results, I was like mpaka nilikuwa naambia sistangu na kazi yangu hii haiwezi kuwa ball aje. I rained and sikuifanya anything else after raining, so I was sure it's not pregnancy. After like few minutes nikasikia jina langu imeitwa, nikaenda kuona daktari. So kwanza I remember huyo daktari alikuwa mwanamke, she was female. So she told me Wanjiko, you're 2 months pregnant. What? Nasikia hiyo. The first thing she told me is, Wanjiko, you're 2 months pregnant. Wacha to sip. Wanjiko, you're 2 months pregnant. And the next question she asked me, were you ready for this? And I told her, mtoto akikuja ni blessing. So she was like, I'm even worried that haujashtuka sana venye mademu wengine wanakujanga kama wako ready, like wanashtuka, wanaanza kuuliza process ya kutoa ball. So she was like, me I'm even worried hujaanza kuuliza like process ya kutoa ball. So I told her, me I'm going to keep it, I'm not going to remove it because kuna reason imekuja venye imekam. So remember guys, niliwaambia mimi I rained. Nilinyesha for like, kumbe bado nikinyesha I'm 2 months pregnant. So mi waambia madem ukiona umerain cheers. So ukiona umerain, hey, usikuwe sure ate una ball, kanaweza kuwa ndani. It's very possible. And nikauliza daktari how possible it is, like someone is raining and you're still pregnant. She told me it's very possible, it happens, although it happens like inaweza nyesha for like 2 times, ya tatu sasa ndo nakosa kunyesha. Unaona yangu nilinyesha like 2 times, ya tatu sasa ndo nilikosa kunyesha, of which that is very possible. Yeah, even ndo aliniambia, although it occurs in very rare cases, very very rare cases. So after nimeambiwa Wanjiko you're 2 months pregnant, hey, and I was told lazima tufanye scan because I didn't know about my pregnancy. Tufanye scan at least tuangalie kama mto yako if the baby is okay. As you all know, South B hospitals, hey, very expensive. So the money they were asking for at that time, I didn't have the money at that time. So what do? I called my mom. You know what I told my mom? What? Hey. Hii story naifikirianga tunasikia kucheka. So I called my mom and I told her the doctor said I have food poisoning. Nasikia, I told my mom the doctor said I have food poisoning and I have to be scanned. Ndo tuangalie shida ni nini. So my mom immediately gave me the money. So after she gave me the money, after she gave me the money, nikafanyiwa scan. Remember nimeambia my mom that it's food poisoning. So nikafanyiwa scan. Then after kufanyiwa scan, nikapewa paper ya scan. Then after that, kuna dawa, like kuna meds when you're pregnant you're supposed kumeza. So nikapewa hizo pia. So nikarudi home. Kurudi home in the evening, my mom came kaniuliza, how are you feeling? Nikamwambia I'm feeling better, at least kunywa dawa. Remember nimedanganya na food poisoning. So hey, this one. I feel better. Akaniuliza pipa ya scan iko wapi? Nione. I was like, mi hata sikushindania nikiulizia. Pipa niliacha hosi. You definitely ningempatia pipa ya scan. Ingeonesha like niko na ball. Una get? Hiyo ni ball nilikuwa naangaliwa. So there's no way I could have given her the paper. You get? So I kept the paper. Nilificha kwenye hata hezi ona the medicines pia. Nilikuwa na meza kama ajui like ndo asijue. So that's like 2 months pregnant. So mwezi ya 3 ikapita. Mwezi ya 3 imepita. And the good thing about my pregnancy, like after nimemeza those meds, after hiyo time nilienda hosi, like headache iliacha, like after the following day headache iliacha. Yeah, so I was like, okay, my pregnancy was okay. Like sikuwa like venye like people vomit, I wasn't vomiting. Yeah, I wasn't having moods. When watu sema, pregnant moms have moods. Me, imagine I wasn't having any moods. So I was so okay. So my mom couldn't have suspected that I'm pregnant. Yeah, 3 months imepita. Because I remember after like hiyo mwezi ya 3, nilianza cravings. By the way, I started craving for avocado. So I was telling my mom akitoka job nilete avocado. So she was like, analeta avocado. So she knew me napenda avocado, but I'm sure alijuliza siku hizi nazikula sana, maybe kwa roho alijuliza hivyo, maybe I never know. So every day alikuwa analeta avocado. I was eating avocado almost every day. Hiyo ndo ilikuwa my first craving. So that month ndo hiyo imepita. That month kupita. Yeah, okay, some people ask me the things I was craving for. At first nilianza na avocado. Maybe I was eating mpaka I don't know. I remember home tulikuwa tunanunua 2 breads. One ni yangu, afu hiyo ingine ni yao wengine. So I was eating like a full bread in the morning. Remember nimekula full bread in the morning na nakunywa na uji. And uji, like nilikuwa nakunywa porridge like 2 cups of porridge. 2 cups of porridge na mkate moja peke yangu. Like hiyo ni asubuhi. Saa 4 bado nitakunywa uji na maybe keki or mandazi. Yeah, na kama ni keki maybe queen cake ka 3 ama 4. Remember bado lunch I'll eat. Me I was overeating by then, mpaka nilikuwa naona I am overeating. Bado lunch I'll eat. Then bado saa 10 I'll still eat. Then supper definitely. Then cause I wasn't sleeping early, I'll still eat. Like for example nikikula supper at 9 because I wasn't sleeping early, kitu around 1 or 12 to hapo I was still eating food ingine. So like me, I was overeating. Na venye, okay, normally, for those people who know me, wanajua I'm not a foodie. Yeah, I wasn't a foodie. Hata sahi, mi si foodie by the way. Ndisha rudi normal when nilikuwa. So, story. Hey. Another thing I was craving for. First, nilianza na avocado, right? Then another thing I was craving for, it's mokimo. What I was craving for mokimo, na like mokimo na jani kitu. Okay, hata ukitaka jani kitu, huwezi pika every day you get. So I was eating once. Then nikaanza kucravia pia mango juice baridi, like literally baridi. Yeah, hiyo pia nilikuwa nakunywa. Alafu coke baridi pia, I was craving for coke baridi, like ile baridi kabisa ya fridge. Yeah, so hizo ndo vitu mostly nilikuwa na cravia. And zile vitu like nilichukia, nilichukia nyama. Nilikuwa naona nyama na feel no. Most pregnant women, and this one when you amekuwa like most people wenye najua wenye wako na atoi like wakiwa na ball wanachukianga nyama. Sijuangi mbona, I don't know why, but most people wakiwa na ball wanajipatanga they hate meat. Yeah. So me, I hated meat. I think it's only meat yenye nilikuwa nachukia. Yeah, and before that, iyo mkate, I remember before my pregnancy, I used to hate brown bread. Like nilikuwa naiona nasema no, hii ni ya watu wazee. I wasn't eating, so my pregnancy ikanionyesha brown bread ndo fiti. Juu nilikuwa nakula white bread nasikia no, mwili yangu haitaki white bread. So I was eating like brown bread. Hadi saa hii by the way naipendanga, hadi saa hii ndo nakulanga. Although pia white I can eat, but sasa I love brown bread more. So hiyo ni mwezi ya 3 nishawaambia vitu za nilikuwa na cravia. So mwezi ya 4 because okay, at first I remember when nilijua I was pregnant, I didn't tell like a lot of people. I wasn't ready for people to know yet. Yeah, niliambiwa like very few friends, very few wenye tulikuwa like close kabisa ndo walijua. Hata wengine wenye tulikuwa close hawakujua at that time. So wenye tulikuwa like close kabisa ndo niliambia, na some cousins wenye tulikuwa pia close. So 3rd month imeisha. After 3rd month, 4th month ingie. Hey, remember sasa hii 4th month ball ishaanza kuonekana. Jo, remember hizo days zilipita iko inaonekana. So ningevaa venye ilianza kuonekana kiasi like 3rd month nilikuwa navaa like watu wenye nijua they know like mostly mimi nakuanga ule msewa tucking in. So at that point I wasn't tucking in. nilikuwa naachilia ndo at least ball isionekane juu definitely kuna venye katumbo kalikuwa naonekana kiasi na everyone knew nilikuanga na flat tummy. So hakuna venye ningetaka so nilikuwa naachilia. Hey, 4th month hakuna hata ningetaka nikose kutaka still ilikuwa ishaanza kuonekana. So mimi nifanye nini? Nikashindwa, what will I do? Cause remember I talked to one of my cousins and nikamuuliza unjua mamake ni wale wase waku travel. So I wanted to like go talk to her mom first, then atapass message kwetu. There was no way nilikuwa na feel there is no way I'll face my parents, I'll tell them I'm pregnant. How will I even start kuambia mzazi ati you're pregnant? Mimi nilikuwa nashindwa venye I'll start telling them that I'm pregnant. So 4th month imeanza, ball imeanza kuonekana. I talked to my cousin. So mamake alikuwa wale wa job yake ni ya kutravel, so she was traveling a lot. So nikaona hapa the more I'm delaying, the more ball inakuwa kubwa, unaona, the more my mom will notice. So nika plan. I went to my another aunt. Nilitoka Nairobi, imagine, nilitoka South B. I went all the way to Karatina kwa aunti yangu because at some point I felt she would understand me because pia mtoi wake alipitia the same thing, pia yeye alipata ball kama mimi. So I felt angenielewa more kuliko anyone else. So I went to Karatina. When I went to Karatina, at first sikumpata, like I think nilifika around 5:30 there, if I'm not wrong, ndo nilifika kwake. So sikumpata. So I called her. After calling her, alifika like after like 40 minutes hapo, so I waited for her. So after waiting for her, she came and she was wondering, how comes umekuja na uko umeniambia? So I was like, I want us to talk. Because first I remember before she came, my sister was calling me. She was telling me mom anaulizia uko wapi, na nimemwambia umeenda kwa duka umeenda kwa duka. So my mom was wondering, 7 nimefika kwa duka, 8 bado kwa duka? No. So she was calling. Then at some point I remember aunti yangu akamwambia, don't worry, tuko na shiko hapa. Wow. So my aunt akamwambia tuko na shiko hapa. So so I explained to my aunt what happened. Akaanza kunipea moyo, things have reasons why they happen, I should not worry, anything like that. Advice yenye maybe auntie yako anaweza kuambia kama kitu isha happen, jua kuna venye tunge change. I'm already 4 months, you get. So akani advise nini. Then that night, I remember, that night, sindo sasa akacall home, akaambia my mom. My mom was wondering, 4 months and she can't even tell me. 4 months kwa nyumba moja and I can't even notice she's pregnant. Because the reason yenye haku notice, it's because I wasn't vomiting, I didn't have moods, all those kind of things zenye people go through. Because if I was vomiting, definitely angejua. So my mama akakoliwa, akaambiwa. So I remember that time nishaambia nilikuwa Karatina, right? So I remember nikakaa uko for like 2 days and I was like, let me go to my grandma's place, at least nimkalisha kiasi, because it's not far. Karatina and Kirinyaga, it's not far. It's like from Karatina to my home county, it's like 30 minutes drive. So I went. So after kwenda nikakaa kwa my grandpa for like 4 days, and like for the 5th day, for the siku ya tano, my parents came for me there. Actually, they were not literally coming for me because they were coming for a burial there. Kuna mtu alikuwa amepass, so when they came for a burial, tukarudi na wao. Remember? So the first thing my mom told me after ameniona that day, you can't tell me you're pregnant. So I was like, how could I have faced you and tell you? Nilikuwa nashindwa nitamface aje nimwambie, una get. So tukarudi na wao. Mi kurudi home, nika relax. So like after 2-3 days, my parents started asking me, who's the father of that child? Wow, who's the father of that child? What? Unasikia swali, who's the father of that child? Let us sip. Who is the father of that child? Remember, nimeulizwa hivyo. So I had to tell them, definitely si mtu walikuwa najua. So nikaambia, I told them the name, nikaambia si mtu mnajua. Yeah, so after that, they just said, it's okay. 2 days later, I remember 2 days later, they told me they want to see the father of the child. Hey, kuisha. Unasikia vile nimeambiwa? They told me they want to see the father of the child. Cheers. So, I called the guy. After calling the guy, we talked, and whatever happened after telling him that wazazi wanataka kumuona, it's something like, okay, for now, it's something I don't want to talk about right now. Whatever happened after the guy was told to come home, it's something I'm not ready to talk about right now. But maybe one day in future, when, okay, it's, if it was zingine, you can't talk like when the other person haven't approved, you get. So, one day in future, we shall come here with him and talk about it if he's ready to talk about it. You get? Yeah, because vitu zingine I can't expose here if he isn't okay with it. So maybe later in future we'll come to talk about what happened later after he was called home. Yeah, so that's my journey. What else have I left out? I don't think there's something else I've left out. Yeah, 4th month here, nishawaambia venye wazazi walikuja kujua and all that. Nishawaambia venye mimi nilijua. So me, first thing what I tell girls is, ukiona umenyesha, like when you see you've rained, and you see you've had your periods, don't be sure you're not pregnant. Remember I told you, nilinyesha first, second, and I did nothing, like literally nothing. So I was sure maybe ni kichwa tu, like maybe kuna shida ama maybe ni kitu ingine tu, like inakuja na kumona kichwa. So nilikuwa sure, this can't be pregnancy juu I haven't done anything because I rained twice, of which nishaambia it's very possible. I was told in hospital that it's very possible for you to have your periods when you're still pregnant, although it happens very, very rarely. Yeah, it's very, very rare, like it happened in rare cases. So among the rare people, ama niseme, the rare people, when you only happen hiyo. So kwa wenye wanaulizanga if I was ready for my pregnancy, I wasn't ready kabisa, because I remember I was still in school. Yeah, so like, that was 2019. I was still in school, and in our school at that time, like they had this rule that you can't go to school when you're pregnant and you're not married. You get? You can't go to school when you're pregnant and you're not married. So definitely I wasn't married. So I was forced to like defer. You get? Yeah, so I was forced to like defer. That was 2019 September. That's when I deferred. Until now, tuko 2022. Until now, guys, imagine bado sijarudi. yeah, 2019 to 2022 bado sijarudi, but God willing soon I'll go back. Yeah, God willing soon I'll go back. Niliamua kwanza let me first nile mtoi, and I'm glad that like some like watoi wengine, like most parents tuseme wenye wana work, they are forced to like wanapewa off ya like 6 months, then they go back to work, or even wengine wanaendanga for like 1-2 months, they go back to work. So some parents don't have time to bond with their babies, of which me it's something I'm always grateful for, because until sai my baby is like anafikisha 2 years, March 11th ndo anafika 2 years. So like at least sai she has an idea of who I am. At least to my bond, I know what she loves. I know when she's crying, why she's crying. Maybe watu wengine by at times by you can't know why she's crying, because unamlalisha hataki kulala, sio njaa. Like at times you don't get why they are crying. So as parents we go through a lot of things, of which I'm grateful that nimeweza kulea mtoi wangu mpaka afike like 2 years. And for school I'll still go back probably, maybe, but masomo wewe probably I'll still go back. So guys, I felt it was nice for me coming to talk about this, because it's a question a lot of people ask me, were you ready for your baby? No, I wasn't ready for my baby. My baby came, and I repeat this point, mimi nataka tu kurudia hii point. Ukiona umenyesha once, don't be so sure. Usikuwe sure. Usikuwe sure. Ukiona umenyesha mara ya kwanza, don't be so sure. Ya pili ukinyesha pia don't be so sure. So ya tatu sasa ukinyesha, you're sure you're not pregnant, you get. So that's it for today. I don't think there's something else I haven't talked about on my pregnancy journey. So on my next video, maybe I'll talk about giving birth journey. But then I'm a Syrian person, yeah, nilifanywa CS. Hiyo nitakuja kuelezea in my next video why I had to like be done cesarean, like yeah, watu wenye wanajua CS ni kukatwa tumbo ndio mtoto anatolewa. I'll come in my next video kuambia why it was an emergency that I had to be done a CS. Yeah. So I think that's it. I don't think there's something else I haven't talked about on my pregnancy journey. Nishaambia cravings, nishaambia when nipata ball, nishaambia about baby daddy, but here sasa we'll come to talk about it if he's ready to tell us what happened after ameitwa home. So if he's ready, yeah, maybe in next video, next. Yeah, so guys, that's it for today. Let's meet in my next video, and I'm telling you why it was next video. I'll come here and tell you why it was an emergency and I had to be done a cesarean session. Hiyo nimesema CS ni kukatwa tumbo mtoto anatolewa because I couldn't have given birth normally. I'll come to and explain to you on my next video. So guys, thank you for watching. It's me again, Shakina, Mama Shakina. Yeah, I love that name so much. So guys, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. Yeah, toodles. See you in my next video, guys. Thank you for watching. Na mikono nitainua, magoti nipige, nimweleze jinsi alivyotenda katika maisha yangu. DJ Rix Wayne.